What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna be cooking some more food. I know it's been a while, and don't get used to it because look, I was just in the cooking mood, and I was like, I ain't cooked it before, so I might as well cook with y'all. So I am gonna do something a little bit different. Instead of y'all seeing my face the whole time, you getting the front view. I'm thinking about just doing the intro and the outro. You see my face, but the actual video, me cooking it, I'm gonna do an overview of me cooking it. So it's gonna be like most of the other cooking videos, at least until I get a front facing cabinet, because I don't know. I think that would be better. I look dark. I don't got my ring light on, but it's okay because I'm gonna be moving this thing around like hotcakes, to be honest with you. So without further ado, I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. Grab y'all something to eat. Cook with me if you want to. Recipe will be in the link below. I did have to type it out, so forgive me on my little recipe thingy. And I see y'all in the next clip, and I hope y'all enjoy. If you do, subscribe. And comment down below any recipes you want me to try. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, you guys. So the first order of business, we're gonna make the seasoning mixture that's gonna be on top of the fish. So before we even cut up the fish, do what we gotta do with the fish, we need to make the seasoning mixture so we can go ahead and make it out what we do. So this is what we're gonna do. The first thing is onion powder. So 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. And also, if you're looking at my recipe card and you just see a half, just know everything is teaspoons. So you see 1/4 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon, just know it's teaspoons. So because I was looking like, what the heck did I mean by that? This is a long list. Because I'm over here like, I ain't done yet. We got 1/4 teaspoon of Creole seasoning. Which I would think it'd be more than that because this is a fish dinner. But it's just a little bit of that. And then 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. And then 1/2 teaspoon of multi-purpose or whatever purpose. You know me, my holy grail is slap your mama. I remember it used to be, what's that other one I used to use a lot? But I feel like it got to, like the recipe, it wasn't right no more. I don't know. So we gonna mix this up together. And this is gonna be the seasoning for the fish. Now we gonna pan over and we're gonna start preparing the fish or whatever. So now we're back. We got the fish on here. Let's do it. So I want to actually cut all this in half so I can have a little bit more meat. And I don't want it that big so it don't overstrap. So I'm going to cut these pieces in half right along the little vertebrae. You know why it's not cutting? Because I'm using the wrong knife. Look, I'm going to do what I got to do. So I got them nice and cut up. This is how it's looking, you guys. Put this to the side. Let me rinse my hands off just a little bit. This is what we're gonna do. The first thing we're gonna do is I'm going to drizzle my fish with a little bit of oil. That's what you want to do. So let me put a cap. You can use whatever. I'm gonna use vegetable oil because that's what I got. But the woman used olive oil in her videos. But I don't got no oil. And you know what? I'm not gonna pretend like I do. So I'm using vegetable oil. But y'all can use canola oil, olive oil, whatever oil you like to cook with. But olive oil is the most famous cooking oil of the bunch. And I think it's because it's more healthier. We're going to turn this over. We're going to coat it real well in some oil. Just a little bit. Just oil it a little bit. My guess is it helps the seasoning stick better. And it also let it cooks better. And you don't have to put nothing in the pan because the fish is basically already oiled up, so you don't have to worry about nothing for real. So with it all being oiled up nicely, we're gonna go in. This is tilapia, by the way. I don't really eat seafood like catfish and all that. I don't eat saltwater seafood. I feel like I gotta say that because when I say seafood, people think like I don't eat fish in general. I don't eat soft water, so I don't eat crab, shrimp, and all that. But I eat fresh water, unless tilapia is not fresh water. I think it is, and I eat salmon and all that. But today we doing tilapia. I think it's nice and oiled up, so we're gonna go in with our seasonings, and I'm gonna just sprinkle just a little bit. Just get it nice and coated and rubbed in. Try not to get too heavy-handed and accidentally pour the whole thing on the fish. So you gonna rub it in. I'm gonna eyeball mine. Look, if it ain't red, it ain't. If you, shit, I don't know the saying. I don't know the saying for real. I'm just gonna be talking out my butt at this point. So we just gonna just drizzle a little bit of seasoning. Just make sure it's all rubbed in on the sides and show rub it in. This really smells good. What seasoning? What else? So we gonna flip this over so we can get the other side. And I'm really over here struggling. I'm really not trying to get a heavy-handed with the dang seasoning. Oh my god, just be nice and calm. So we're gonna rub it in. I'm gonna do like a patting motion first, and then I'm gonna rub it in. I don't know. Will I do something different? Well, and it's boneless, y'all. What else? It looked boneless. Like it rub on the sides. Give the sides some love. Why did I start singing that song? You know what? Because that song, it speaks to me. Because we do fall down. And we do get back up. We all get back up. Even when we don't want to. We might need help. I know I didn't have an eventful week. Actually, just this morning. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, let me flip this around. Now this is some seasoned fish. Let me rub it in because I like it when it look like it's like soaked into the meat. So we got it nice and seasoned. So I'm gonna put a little pan on the stove, put a little oil in it. Just enough, a little drizzle, like a little drop. We not frying it. For anything, we soft frying it. That's what when you say frying, think of you frying an egg. You're not drowning that egg in oil. Matter of fact, I don't know what y'all do at home, but you just gonna do a soft fry. So the little drizzle oil, we gonna put it in there. So I'm gonna meet y'all at the stove, and then I'm gonna clean up a little bit, but I'll meet y'all at the stove. You guys, I'm here. This is close as I can get it, so y'all can really see, but it's okay. Y'all can see, as long as y'all can see. So right now I put a little drizzle oil in here, and we're gonna go ahead and start laying the fish in here, and we're gonna do a total of 4 to 5 minutes on each side. But we want it to be nice and tenderizzle, but not dried out and stuff. That's one of the cons of cooking fish. It's very easy to get this stuff. It look like a lot of seasoning. Let me just rub it dub it. That's a lot of seasoning. Anyway, we gonna let this cook over here. You remember 4 to 5 minutes. So we're gonna let this sizzle and cook on each side, and we're gonna come back. So while this cooking, we actually you gonna meet me back at the counter, and we can go ahead and start on chopping up the toppings because they gotta be chopped up, of course. So while this cooking, let's meet me over there so we can do that. So over here, we're gonna be preparing 2 things actually. So let me get some bowls. We're gonna be preparing some topping. So I basically was like, the topping she used were basically the similar toppings of pico de gallo, and I low-key wanted to make that for so long, and the only difference is she didn't have bell peppers in hers, so she didn't put lime juice on it, but I feel like lime juice go good with a fish taco anyway. You put lime on fish anyway, don't you? So I feel like they can work out. So we finna do some pico de gallo, and then we also gonna do a little sauce. So let me grab a bowl. I don't know which bowl. Don't mind my beat up bowl. Don't mind it. Do not mind it. So I feel like let's do the pico de gallo. I'm gonna put this over here. It's in the sink. Don't mind me in the stuff in the sink. I'm gonna put it up later. So let me grab me a little bowl. Push this to the side. Push this to the side. We're gonna start on the toppings. So I got tomatoes and bell pepper, and we also got some red onion. I think I got too much bell pepper. I got some red onion. I already used it. That's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to use it up. So basically, we low-key doing two recipes. So just don't mind me. I feel like Let me use this bag as trash. You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. And while I do that, I'm periodically gonna be. I don't think I need to cut all these and still cut them all. I'm majority cut them all up. So we're gonna defruit it, de-pit it, whatever. Let me cut this in half because this pit is big. I gotta cut it in half anyway. So make sure this is nice and out because we're gonna de-pit it. We are not getting these seeds. The seeds is what I'm gonna stab myself. It wouldn't be a cooking video if I didn't though. So we're gonna de-pit them, get these seeds out of here. That's a lot of seeds. Look at it. I thought I heard some noise. I thought I heard Ace. So we just gonna de-pit it and get them seeds out. Cause hey, you do not want no. Well, if you like spice, I like spice too. But look, I'm trying to enjoy my taco, not be over here mouth agape, over here feeding for life. And so let me just live first. Let me enjoy the taco, the fishness. But I really wanted to make pico de gallo. I think that's gonna be enough. I don't even need all these, but it's okay. So it's gonna be looking like something like this. Let me show y'all something like this. De-pit it, de-seeded actually. I don't know, whatever, how you say it. I'm gonna cut my freaking finger off trying to do this. I feel like I'm doing it wrong. I'm most definitely doing it wrong though. It's okay though. Who gonna tell me wrong? Y'all? Shut up. I'm gonna repeat this one because I feel like I hear my fish over there popping. So I don't know if it's me or I just been working with a freaking gas stove my whole life, but I feel like it's so hard to control the heat. I don't think it's impossible, but I don't think it's easy either. Let me go check on this fish. Let me go check on it. See, I'm gonna use this to flip it over. Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time when we first met? I like the way you pop, girl. And I'm supposed to have been put this oil up. Y'all just ain't told me nothing. It was out here in the way. I knocked it over earlier. That kind of made me mad. Because then I'm like, I'm too broke to be wasting no oil. Wait a minute. I think I left my conscience and I don't know the song for real. I don't know. I have no business singing because I don't know the song for real. I just know that part. Ah! That's all I know. And I feel like if you only know the hook and you can't really say the non-hooks, you don't know the song for real. You just frauding. Whatever the word is, you're a fraud. Let me go ahead and do this. I'm just gonna rip it out. It's like doing bell peppers. I feel like I got a good grasp of this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just cut it in strips and we're gonna dice it. The more smaller the dice is, the more you can get the full flavor without it over here slicing your mouth up, burning up your mouth. So I'm not a cutting pro. I never said I was. I said I went to school, but who said they actually taught me stuff that I remember to this day? I just remember like small things, temperature, danger zone, really important things. But I wasn't a Michelin. I didn't go to a Michelin star restaurant school or nothing. I didn't go to be a chef. I went to learn how to be a cook for the U.S. military. So it's a bit different folks. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't know why I even said all that. I just know that we just living life. We just living life on the high end. Living life on the high end, baby. Living life on the high end. So I remember somebody commented on my stuff and was like, who taught you how to cook? I don't know if they were trying to be rude or they were just generally asking. I don't know. It's worse than text messages. You can't tell what's true intentions or not. If they was being mean, then I'll be like, oh well, just look, I don't care. I don't know you to care. I feel like I care about the people I do actively know, their opinions, and my closest friends. And if you are a true friend, other than that, I do not care what anybody, any stranger got to say about me. I'm living life like everybody else. I definitely don't care about somebody that I'm back. So my camera cut out because my storage got a little low. But I went ahead and diced everything. So you got the red onions, some tomatoes, and the bell peppers. So while I'm at it, I'm finna go, because my cilantro is finna go bad. As you can see, it's already bad, but it's going real bad. So we just gonna dice this up, the little bit that's left. Oh my god, it's basically gone. So we gonna just dice this is mush. But I just got this. The crazy thing is, I didn't have this for that long. I had this for my freaking vegetable salad. I didn't even have it, but we're gonna put this. We're gonna sprinkle just a little bit up in here, and then we're gonna save the rest for the sauce I want to make. We're gonna put it up in this one. This goopy got he had out. That's already. So I'm done with this cutting board. Here, we'll put it here, and let's go ahead and get to the sauce. Whatever cholesterol they said put up in here is good. Oh, before we do this, I need a little pinch of salt. Not low-key done. A little pinch of salt. I know that's not a pinch, but look at me. Do I look like I'll put a pinch? And then some lime juice. And then we're gonna give it a little mixy mix. I hope I like chopped it good enough, because I'm not good enough. And then this is gonna be the topping mixture that goes on top of it. And I hope it tastes good. Hold tight to your mom. You feel like that's nice and mixed up. And you wouldn't tell me that it's not good. We're gonna put this to the side. Let's start on the mixture. So we got basically everything else. So we're gonna bring the black pepper, onion powder back, and the multi-purpose seasoning back into the picture. We got some mayo, last bit of my mayo, sour cream, and what else? Lime juice. And it says fresh parsley, but we finna use the rest of this cilantro. So we're gonna put on 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm finna eyeball most of this. So we're gonna put 3 tablespoons of sour cream for the rest of my video. And this is like a little sauce that goes on top of the tacos. I feel like that's a good amount. I like mayo. We're gonna put 3 tablespoons of lime juice. I'm gonna eyeball it. Fresh parsley, we put in there. I'm gonna eyeball most of this because I don't got time. So we just gonna put that look like I have a teaspoon of garlic powder. I have a teaspoon of black powder. So I feel like that's enough. And then a half teaspoon of multi-seasoning. Since the cilantro is not dispersing well, I'm gonna go in for a little bit of dry parsley because nobody's gonna have some fresh stuff. I barely had fresh cilantro. I barely had fresh cilantro. And this is how it's looking. It's like a little paste. I wonder how it tastes. We're gonna taste it. I'm gonna put a little bit because I want it like a little bit watery. I want a little bit more watery than what it is. And lime juice is like, I like lime juice actually. On your salmon, this shit right here, I don't know. It's good. But I feel like I could have just went to Walmart and bought me some tartar sauce. But if you're not gonna eat fish stuff like that, this is a good recipe. So it's an optional on the recipe right under when you making. It's called glaze. But to be honest, my fish stuff didn't have that much glaze. So in my opinion, we don't need to do all that. But if your stuff in the fish in the pan makes that brown goodness at the bottom, then I would do that. But we gonna skip that part. I'm just letting the ones that's following along know. So here we go, and that's the sauce. So we're gonna come back and we're gonna assemble the taco, because at this point it's time to get busy. We're back and it's time to assemble. So I'm gonna get 2 tortillas. It is optional, but if you want to toast your tortillas, that'd be an excellent touch. But right now I'm hungry as the freak, so I am going to just throw these up. So here we go. We got 2 tortillas. Put this to the side, and let me go ahead and grab my fish. I want to put my fish on the bottom because I don't want to put the sauce on there, because I don't want it to be nice and soggy. So we're gonna grab our fish. Look at this. Look at this. It's breaking apart because it's so juicy. Look at this golden color. What? I'm gonna put like 2 fishes on there. Mine's pretty big. This is gonna be enough for 1 more tortilla. For later, and then we're gonna go in with a little bit of, this is coleslaw, the one with carrot, the trio mix. So you can give you that crunch, and because I didn't want to cut up no cabbage either. So you're gonna just sprinkle that on there. Show y'all. Sprinkle that on there. A little of that. Then we're gonna put on a little bit of our topping mixture. I'm gonna just wrap my hands. It's just me out here in the streets. A little bit of topping. A little bit of this queso perico. What? Don't mind me, please. Don't mind me. Put a little bit of this pico de gallo all over here, and then some of this wonderful sauce that I just made. And all this will be on the recipe card. Or I just put the link of the video. It's on YouTube. I just probably do that. That'd probably be way better. But I'll put both of them if you want the typed out version. But you don't have the type out version. I had to type it out myself. So this is it. So I'm gonna meet y'all in my little eating area so we can get a good taste and we can go on about our day. So I'll see y'all there. Hey, we're now back. And yes, you see it right. I am sitting on the floor. I got like this little table that I just bought, a little floor pillow. I was like, this is for me being alone, me only one living here, and my living room not that big. And I don't even have dining room whatsoever. So I'm like, this can work out. So I say thank you for watching one before I take a bite and go ham on this, because I already know it's gonna be fire. I made it. So this is how it's looking. Let me get a thumbnail. Grab it. I don't know how to eat a taco for real, but it's gonna be fire. So first bite, let's go. Wait, let me get one. Don't judge me for drinking wine with tacos. Please don't. It's been an eventful morning, day. Well, it's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's not morning anymore. I first want to say 10 out of 10. I give it a 10 out of 10. It's simple. It don't take that long. It's mostly just cooking one item, and then the rest of it is just chopping. If you really want to make it easy for yourself, it's already these vegetables, they come pre-chopped. You go to the produce section over there by, I want to say the salads and I don't know. It's like pre-chopped, and you can just grab that. Some already come with belts. I don't know if they come with bell peppers, but you can just, then that's the only thing you have to cut up. And then you make the fish or the tortillas. I'd give this a 10 out of 10 on easiness. I feel like anybody can do it. Just remember, 4 to 5 minutes each side, and it should be good. But you also got to keep in mind the size and the thickness of your fish. Mine was a little, I had some chunky sides, but also had some thin sides, so it was like, I don't know. Mine came out good. The sauce, phenomenal. With this, by itself, it was like some regular tartar sauce to me. But on this taco, that sauce, the crunchiness of the coleslaw sauce mixture, and then that dang pico de gallo. It brought everything in a nice little bowl, and it tasted. Actually, I want one more bite. I just want one more bite. I'm gonna talk to y'all. It's on my face. It wasted nothing. It would have been good to share. So I say y'all need to try this, and the ones that follow along, you think it's good? Cause look, this definitely will be in my reservoir. Not gonna lie, this definitely will be in my reservoir of recipes. That and the pico de gallo, cause that alone, it's supposed to be a salsa anyway, but it's so happened to be the same toppings she used, just without the bell peppers. And I'm like, I'm burping and stuff. I'm sorry, but look, this is fire. So y'all make y'all some of this. And if you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below any more recipes y'all want me to try. And have a wonderful day or night. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Yep.